sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Kaiser. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He's tackled.
Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
2 yards.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
1st down, Kaiser. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
To
Curtis Samuel. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Raiders nothing. Aldrich.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, AMBr. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 37. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
defense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's a special one there, I say they go get him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Wilson, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Defensively, remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And the Raiders have got him. Emerson Griffin just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
4 yards.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Kaiser sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, Kaiser. And that's caught by Smith. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Kaiser. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Play action now. Kaiser. He'll buy some time right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Play fake. Kaiser. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Wilson.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Kyle Duggar brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Wilson looking deep for Julio. Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Kaiser. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson, and he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On 3rd and 1, here's Kaiser going for it all. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. N'Keal Harry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go as we saw there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Past the 20, 10. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Madison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Chase Winovich, an 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They go play action now. Wilson looking deep for Julio. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. But that one one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
6-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Kaiser, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Completes it to Samuel. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll come out in the pistol. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Kaiser. The quick slant caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
They'll throw again. Kaiser. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. Gets it out quickly here to the left flag. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
They'll go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Now it's Wilson. taken down. Back at his own 7. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Off the play fake, Kaiser. Open man right side is Shark. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Johnson, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Rosas to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 35, Raiders 6. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete to Jake Butt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Las Vegas.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time. And that's, well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
This will make it into the end zone. And he will be blocked out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. This is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Kaiser here looking to throw it. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On the pickup,
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Kaiser's pass intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Kaiser. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.